Welcome to day 2. I just got up, made my coffee, and I'm being very quiet because the children are still sleeping, and I snuck out of bed. They both managed to get in last night. Penny came to bed around like 1. I was gonna put her back to bed, but I was just so tired. I didn't care. And then Theo came in shortly after. He went pee, and then he just snuck right in. Mushed himself between me and B because Penny sleeps on my side near the edge. That way she doesn't flail around the whole entire bed and smack B in the face. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm actually surprised I managed to sneak out because as soon as I moved, Penny's like up and awake and like in my face. So yeah. I managed to finish last night's vlog last night, but the export time was an hour and a half and it was already 10:30, so I went to bed. So I'm uploading it to YouTube right now. And yeah, after that, I'm gonna sit down, finish Penny's sock, and then hopefully cast on my Advent socks. I'm thinking I'm gonna do 2 at a time on magic glue on the same needle. So, wish me luck. I got Penny's sock done. Not that it was like a whole lot of effort decreasing the toe. I mean, that took like no time at all. And she loves it and it fits so good. And it's like a perfect fit. But yeah, last night I realized, or just sitting on the couch doing Penny's sock, I realized that I forgot to do the poolish that I was supposed to make last night. So what I mean by that is he has a recipe in the back here for poolish, is like the Polish sourdough. So I got so excited when I saw that that was a thing in this book, and that I can like make the food of my people. As I like to say, but you have to make that the night before, and I forgot to do that. So I am going to look up his Saturday bread recipe, which is just a bread you make. He calls it the Saturday white bread, and that is a loaf that you just make in a day. So he says if you start at 9:30, you should have it in the oven and ready to go by 4:15, which is perfect because I wanted to make a nice bread to go with dinner tonight. I am making a white bean soup. Yeah. I was, Pepper, what are you doing? I was thinking of doing like a turkey soup today, because I still have that to make stock out of, but I don't know. I found the white bean soup recipe on Instagram from one of the cooks I follow, and it sounded really, really tasty, and it seemed like we could use up a lot of the stuff that we have in the fridge that's going to expire soon. So yeah, I also realized I didn't post my pattern sale for today or do an Instagram post that the vlog went up or anything, so I have to do that as well. and then hopefully I can sit down and cast on the sock. But I feel like at that point it'll be time to take Theo to school because it's already 7, and we have to go at 8:30. So yeah, he's still not up. Penny is up. He made noise and he was really upset that I wasn't in bed to cuddle with him anymore. But yeah, it is raining. It feels cold. And I don't want to walk him to school at all. It's gonna suck. It's only 10 minutes, but with Penny, she can be so fussy about the cold and the weather and stuff. So hopefully it's not terrible. And it's pizza day for him today, so I don't want him to miss that out either. All right, break. got back from walking Theo to school. It luckily was not raining, so that was okay. Penny, put the kitty down. You're gonna hurt her. She's just dragging the cat around singing songs to her. It's really cute. But yeah, the wind is so strong and my cheeks are all frozen. Because even it's weird. It's like a warm cold where you can feel the warmness in the air, but the wind is so cold. So yeah. So now I have to fold the bread, and then it's looking good. I found out that it does make 2 loaves, which means that I can divide it into 2 and do a skillet focaccia. Ooh. So I'm gonna try and do that. And then after I fold this dough, I am gonna sit down and I'm gonna finally cast out my socks. So here we go. So I am just doing a very messy job of making my coffee, but I wanted to show you the alcohol we picked up last night. So this was the place we went to, and they had this delicious Haskap berry liqueur. This is good over ice cream. Like, that's how tasty this stuff is. She said you could use it in a mimosa to add some flavor, or a French 75 was also really a good idea. Then we tried this grapefruit gin. Actually, that's a lie. We tried grapefruit thyme vodka. That was delicious. So the grapefruit gin would be just as good. And then some orange bitters. And yeah, this was actually suggested in a Negroni recipe. So we're going to try that out. And yeah, it was such a nice night to be able to get out without the kids. I haven't done that in forever. So now it's time for coffee and my Advent socks, which have been patiently waiting here since I wound them up last night. So the time definitely got away from me. Oh, my hair. What is going on? Anyway, I watched... Wow, it's been 2 hours. Well, in that 2 hours, I finished the toes. Yeah, I finished the toes. I literally just finished the toes. So I did day 1, day 2, day 3, and I started on, I don't know if you can see that, day 4. There. So yeah, both toes are done. So it's okay though, because it gives me a little leeway. I had time, so I mean tomorrow I might not have time to sit down and knit at all. So, but I wanted to show you this. That looks like gingerbread cookies and a gingerbread house and all of the gingerbread things, and it makes me so happy because I love these colors. I actually ordered some gingerbread themed yarn from Canadian dyer that I cannot remember the name of because it was my first time placing an order with her. And I'm hoping it comes soon because I really want it so bad. So now I'm going to go check on the dough, see how the bread is doing, and then get Penny some lunch. So yeah, I'll check in with you again in a little bit. I don't know what more I have shared today, but hopefully I can share something with you. So yay. Hair went up because it was driving me crazy. But I managed to throw together some turkey stock, and I'm making a white bean soup from the first mess. And so I've got the beans cooking now because we only have dry beans in the house because they're just way more affordable. And they last so much longer than in a can, and they taste so much better too. They are just so much better. So let me flip the camera over. So I have the turkey stock cooking in here. It is looking good. And then the white beans are in here. And I actually don't even know how long they need to boil for or anything, so we're just kind of gonna go wing it. That's the word. So this is the recipe right here. Hold on. Creamy white bean soup with kale. I don't have kale, so I was gonna sub in spinach. Kids love beans, so I feel like it'll be okay. And I think instead of the vegetable stock, I'm gonna use my turkey stock. And yeah, I have everything else but the flat leaf parsley, so I'll probably just use a bit of dried parsley and call it a day. But here's pepper. Here's a little picture of it for you. Doesn't that look so good? So yeah, that is cooking. I'm just gonna sit down with my notebook for a little bit and try and plan some content for Patreon. Oh, I missed so much hair when I was putting it up. And Penny just went down for a nap. Pepper is making a mess. And I think I'm gonna make myself hot chocolate. I don't want any more coffee. I'm kind of coffeeed out. Maybe a tea. Woo, stuff's boiling over. Fixed it. I fixed it. But yeah. Oh, I should probably talk about this. This is, oh, right here. This is BC spruce. It's drying out now because it's not in water or anything like that, but it looks really good. This is a handmade macrame gnome that I got online. I can't remember who I got it from, but I made these stars. I made these. One took like half an hour and one took 5 minutes because apparently that's how long it took me to figure this out. And once I did, it was like, this is the easiest thing ever. So yeah, I really love the way that looks. And yeah, I also, let me deal with that. The white beans are crazy. That's all I gotta say. I don't know if it's just there's too many in a small pot, but they kind of started like pressure cooking. Well, I don't know. I was kind of scared to take the lid off, but yeah. So yeah, I did some embroidery last weekend that I'm really, really proud of. B already hung up the one, so I don't want to take it down because apparently he mushed it into the wall or something to get it to hang flat, but I will show you. It's cardinals, a tree, snow, and they're decorating the tree, and they have a stocking, and the stocking looks like it's knit, which is so, so cute. And the other one I did is by the same designer. It's Magnus and Quill. She's on Etsy. Sorry, my hand's in the camera because I had to switch hands. So yeah, Magnus and Quill on Etsy. Her designs are stunning. The way she creates the embroidery stitches is absolutely beautiful. And this is the other one. It is a bear, a cardinal, a Christmas tree, a moon, and the stars. And you use like gold embroidery thread to do the stars and the decorations with, and the crescent, and it was just so much fun. Here's the back. It is a mess, but I am really happy with that. I love the colors. I love the pattern. It was just perfect. And then I'm working on a rabbit for Penny from Bryn & Co. And yeah, I've had the rabbit for a long time. I started it last year actually, and I kind of just let it go because I got busy designing stuff. So I kind of want to finish it for her for Christmas. We'll see, because her room's all painted now. We can start hanging stuff, and then I still have a bunch of wooden cross stitches to do for Theo. I had them for a long time now and I finished 3 out of the 5 that I have. One's like half started, and then I have other cross stitch stuff to do. So Yeah, knitting kind of takes over, doesn't it? It's getting kind of hard to find time for other crafts, especially when you're relying on this as an income. So it feels like you have to put out a pattern at least every month in order to maintain interest and stuff. So haven't put out anything in a little while, and I don't really have any big plans for next year, but I am gonna work on that and get going. I've kind of lost my mojo when I went back to work, or went to work, so yeah, creativity kind of snapped right out of me since I was working at a toxic place. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and kind of think about things for a little bit and just relax while Penny's napping and maybe get the mojo going. So yeah, talk to you in a bit. So we're walking Theo home from school and it started pouring so bad that we're all soaking wet. My glasses, as you can see, are wet. My scarf is wet. I am just cold and very wet. Luckily it stopped now, but it was really bad for a bit. Theo's backpack also looks like it's leaking, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, I want to tell you about my scarf. This is my Laurel shawl. It's knit with beautiful yarn from Camellia Fiber Co. and it is worsted weight, so it knits up surprisingly quick. It's a asymmetrical triangle, like one of those knit from a small point to a big point and then bind off. Yeah, increases only on one side. I love the pattern I came up with it for this. It's fantastic. And Penny's refusing to walk again. So here is the loaf that I baked. I got an ear. It's my first time getting an ear on it. It's so exciting. But yeah, it burnt a little bit because, I don't know. I actually don't know. But yeah, the whole bottom is kind of burnt. It's really bugged me. I don't really know why, but it looks delicious either way. I'm excited about it. I've also got a focaccia in the oven, and the stock is still cooking. It still hasn't gone down, but yeah. So I'm gonna sign off for the night here. Thank you so much for watching, for checking in. I hope to see you again tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.